Is your child suffering from growing pains? Then this video is for you. I personally suffer with growing pains, and when my own children started having growing pains, I found a simple remedy. I'm Dr. Karen Drummond, owner of Drummond Chiropractic, and as always, before you follow any advice from any video, check with your healthcare provider to make sure it's appropriate for your specific condition, and hopefully that's one of us here at Drummond Chiropractic. It is said that growing pains are due to overuse, but I disagree. I've treated too many athletic, very active children who did not have growing pains, and children who were inactive who had growing pains, and also vice versa. What I believe growing pains is coming from is actually from a deficiency, and that's why this simple supplement works. So how can a deficiency cause growing pains? Well, let me explain some anatomy first. In your bones, there are cells that lay down what we call bone. These are osteoblasts, and they need calcium to lay down bone. And if they don't have enough calcium, then they'll ask the blood to bring more nutrients. And then that increases blood flow. Now, can you see if your blood doesn't have enough calcium to supply these osteoblasts, how they're going to call for even more blood? And that will cause more vessel swelling and inflammation. And that is what causes this bone pain you feel when you have these growing pains. Now, when supplementing with things like calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D, it's important to know the type of calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D you're taking. When it comes to calcium, calcium citrate is the best in the bioavailability. Most calcium supplements have calcium carbonate, which is actually not good for you. It can lead to kidney stones, gallstones, and other health concerns. So make sure your calcium has calcium citrate. And for that calcium to be absorbed by your body, it needs to be taken with things like vitamin D and magnesium. For your vitamin D, most supplements have vitamin D2, but the more bioavailable vitamin D form is the vitamin D3. And that's the kind of vitamins that our own body produces when we're exposed to sunlight. Now, some foods do have vitamin D in them, things like fish oils and eggs. It's often not enough. So taking a supplement with the calcium citrate, the vitamin D3, and as well that magnesium. And magnesium comes in different forms as well. And the one I like is the magnesium citrate. There's magnesium oxide, which is a magnesium salt, but that can have a laxative effect. And magnesium glycinate, which is really good for people who have difficulty sleeping or suffer with depression. But magnesium citrate is also bioavailable, doesn't have too much of a laxative effect, and works well for helping the body absorb that calcium citrate. So whenever my children suffer with growing pains, I would give them that chewable with a calcium citrate, magnesium citrate, and vitamin D3, and their growing pains would be gone within 20 to 30 minutes. Now, preemptively, if I notice they're going through a growth spurt, I'd give them that chewable every night, and bonus, it would help them sleep. Now, like anything, you don't want to overdose on anything, so make sure it's something that your child needs, make sure it's working. It's always good to talk to a healthcare provider, and if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to comment below. You know we love to hear from you. If you like this information, please let us know by clicking that like button. And if you want to support our channel, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, stay well.